Hey guys, welcome to your bi-weekly love reading. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising for the first couple of weeks of July 2021. So I want to thank you guys for all your love and support. Please keep in mind these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully you get some clarity. Also, if you're wanting to book a personal or private reading, be sure to check the description box below for ways to reach me. If you are wanting to reach me by phone, it's a separate process. So make sure that you're registered at bill per call. Then you can request a callback at any time. But if I can't get back to you that day, I'll get back to you within a 7-day time frame. Also, you guys be sure to check me out on Patreon. I do the Venus sign readings there now, as well as additional content you may enjoy. And be sure to check me out on TikTok. All right, so we have the overall energy as the Empress. We have Temperance, the Ace of Coins or Wheel. We have the 8 of Swords, Page of Cups, 5 of Wands, Page of Wands, and the 9 of Cups. All right, so even if you're in a relationship, it looks as if you guys are focusing on you. You're spoiling you. I feel like you are eating what you want. You're shopping. You're, taking care of your appearance. You're just doing what you want to do. I feel like you're spoiling yourself. You might be with someone who spoils you, or who's always flattering you and admiring you, spoiling you some type of way. But I feel like overall you guys are focused on yourself. If you're single, you don't seem to be sad about it. You also may actually be recovering from some sort of breakup or starting new. Matter of fact, it does look like you may have finally healed from something that ended, and so you're kind of interested in seeing what's out there. You're like, you might even put up some sort of dating profile just to see, what happens, who's going to respond, or maybe you just want to be nosy and see if it's worth even signing up. It's like, let me just start this app and see who's on here. If I don't like anybody, I'm deleting it. So I feel like you might be taking the first steps in dating again. Putting yourself out there, being very comfortable with who you are, and just kind of ready to put it out there. Now, it does look like something happens where you start to feel insecure or start to doubt yourself after believing in yourself. Something gets in your head. It might be a little something that somebody said. It might be something that you see that kind of throws you off a little bit. But I feel like you need to get out of your head and stop overthinking something and continue to have confidence in yourself like you were. If you're in a relationship, something's going on where your partner is manipulating you. Especially every time you start to feel good about yourself or you feel independent, I feel like this person doesn't know how to deal with that. So they say things to bring you down or make you feel like nobody's going to want you. I'm the only one that wants you type energy. But I feel like the way they're going about it might not be right. Instead of just being like proud of you and like, oh my God, like I love you, you're the love of my life. I'm lucky. Everybody wants you. Instead of saying stuff like that, they just take it in a negative sense. And yeah, so I feel like don't let anybody get into your head or say something negative just because you're feeling good about yourself or you're feeling confident. I feel like someone just wants to take that away. Okay, going back to single energy, either you are trying to put it out there that you're interested in someone or someone's doing this to you. Either way, whenever I see a page doing it, I feel like the page doesn't know what they're doing. I feel like they're still learning. They don't know your love language. You might not know someone's love language or know how to flirt with this person. And I feel that whatever efforts you're making are going unnoticed because you're not being bold enough. So if this is your energy, you might need to make a bolder approach towards someone, because I feel like someone doesn't really notice your efforts. This again looks like somebody is wanting attention. Somebody is like doing something for attention, but it might be coming off the wrong way. I'm also getting that there is someone around you that you're attracted to, and there's tension between the two of you for whatever reason, though. I feel like you guys won't allow each other to like each other. Like I don't know, you're doing something where you won't allow the other person, you're both doing it. You're both kind of like blocking each other's energy or in denial of what you feel for each other. Something's going on too where maybe there is a sadness because you can't seem to stop thinking about somebody. Or you don't know how to move on or how to let this person go. I feel like someone also is coming off as too playful. Either you play too much or your love interest does. There is a level of immaturity, emotional immaturity, and the immaturity to take action. I feel like someone's growth is stunted when it comes to expressing oneself. It's like, and emotional maturity also is basically just saying that you don't have the courage enough to say how you feel. You're not ready to be rejected. Like you're too sensitive for that. Or your love interest is. Yep, it almost made me feel like Spirit is like, toughen up. Like, get it together, toughen up. Okay, so this also kind of looks like sparring. And I know sparring, if I'm correct in my memory, is when like you're training for like martial arts. And so you like kind of two opponents are kind of like warming up. They're like tapping each other, not tapping each other. I want to say slapping each other around, but it's not that either. But you know, they're just kind of like, it's almost like a tease fight. It's just like, no, we're just sparring. It's not like this isn't the actual fight. So I kind of feel like something's going on where you're like sparring with the idea of dating. It's just like, oh, okay, I just wanted to see what type of reaction I was going to get. That was just a test. I wasn't really, trying to do this, that, and the other. So same thing I said. It's just like you're testing things out. Something might be trial and error. I do feel that at the end of the day, you go from feeling insecure to confidence. I feel like you're also just kind of like embracing yourself. You also might be feeling happy because something gets confirmed. Maybe you were nervous because you didn't know if someone was interested in you or would be, and then you get some sort of confirmation that they are. And then it makes you feel good. You're like, oh, okay, I can work with this energy. Okay, I feel better now. So yeah, I feel like you are going to feel much better because you find out that someone is interested in you, or they would be. Yeah, I feel like somebody throws an idea out there. It could even be something again, going back to like some sort of immaturity, like somebody telling their friend, a mutual friend or something, like, find out, if I'm their type, or if they'd be interested in somebody like me, blah blah blah. And the friend like is having a conversation and with this person, and they kind of throw it out there. I don't know. I like this person, and they're like, oh yeah, that person's, yeah, they could get it. It's just like, oh, I'll be glad to tell them that, and they go and tell them, what you said, and they're like, okay. So it gives them like some sort of energy boost. So yeah. Let's see here. Interesting. Okay, someone literally might be going to a place alone where they can overlook water or overlook a view. Someone may live someplace where they have a view. Even if somebody is like on the second floor and can see like some sort of view outside from them, I feel like somebody is standing by a window looking out and just kind of thinking about doing something. Someone's like, I should do this, I should do that, or just thinking about life in general. I feel like somebody also may feel like they're on the edge, feeling like they don't have any place to go. And it's like, really, there is no other place to go but within. So I feel like spiritually there's something that you need to figure out on your own, or you really need to dig deep to understand something about your psyche. You need to understand how you process things. Now it also looks as if somebody is sending messages to another person, and somebody's looking at these messages and reading them. Something also looks a little bittersweet. Maybe like, for instance, somebody like sends you a message, they're like, yeah, we broke up. And it's like, you feel bad. If you really like the person, you wouldn't want the person you care about to be hurting. So you feel bad, but at the same time, you're excited because you're like, oh, okay, they're single now. Guess that means we can be together. You know, so something like that. Kind of like some sort of mixed energy. I also feel that someone is sending telepathic messages to you. Maybe you don't have proof. You just feel like it is. You're like, man, if I just had proof, if I could just confirm that this person's sending me messages telepathically, and then I feel like you are going to get your proof. But someone is very passive in their love language. They're not bold enough. It makes this person too uncomfortable to come out of their shell, or to just come out like that. I feel too like maybe someone is needing to kind of change up their style of flirting. And it's like, but I always flirt like this. And Spirit is like, no. It's not working this time. Not working with this person. So your love interest could be challenging you. Yep, change it up. Spirit is like, change. This needs to change. Also, there's a situation where there's power struggles. It's like two people trying to force the other to say I like you first. Again, I know that sounds like grammar school, but that's what I'm getting. It's like, you say it first. And the thing is that the feeling is mutual, but they just want the other person, or someone is trying to force the other person to do it first, or to show it first. And then they'll be, you know, if they feel comfortable enough, they'll show it. But I feel like someone isn't really comfortable with that. Especially someone who's used to being pursued. Like, so I'm getting the energy of a guy who is used to being pursued. Maybe he's really attractive. Maybe he just has it like that. Or he has just a very attractive personality. And so he's used to being pursued. But I feel like his particular love interest is just like, I don't do that. And so he's struggling with his ego. He's like, oh, come on, don't make me. I don't even know how to do it. Like, people have always come to me. I don't even know how to approach you. So I kind of feel like somebody is putting them out of their comfort zone. Or you know. Yeah, so I do feel like you're going to have your emotional fulfillment. It could be between two people. Could be between a fire sign and an air sign. I also feel like there's two people maybe trying to catch your attention. They're doing things, they're kind of like competing against each other. Not saying that they're aware of it, but that's what it's coming off as, is two people competing for your attention. Yeah. All right, so those are the messages. Hopefully something resonates, but feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending you love and grace.